everybody, it's Julia Laird with Senior Susie Stamps, and I wanted to do a quick scan and cut video today before I put out my regular video because I'm going to be cutting some images that we will be using. But I wanted to show some of you all that have this model of scan and cut, and it's the CM350. This CM350 machine has a drop-down cover, which of course they all do, and in the newer machines there's an extended deck that comes out this way, and this is what I wanted to show you. I may have a little trouble just using one hand, but let me see if I can get it. I cut a piece of foam board. It's about 1/4 of an inch thick. It's just regular foam board. I got it at the Dollar Tree. You can get it just about anywhere. It's 14 inches wide and 11.5 inches long. The 11.5 inches is not important, but the 14 is, because I want to slip it right up. Let's see. Can you see this little groove right here? If you open your machine, you'll see there's a little groove there. And I'm going to slip this right up into that groove. And then I'm going to put my mat in, and I'm going to have to set the phone down. So give me just a minute to get set up because I wanted to show you something. Okay. The reason that I decided to put this little deck on is because it helps to keep your paper straight. And when your mat starts to become a little less tacky, what happens is when you're feeding it through the machine, if you don't have something that helps that, then what you get is this falls down. Well, as you feed it into the machine, then if your mat's not just super tacky, then this end of your paperwork starts to peel up just because this is dragging down and this is pulling straight in. So by putting this little piece of foam board up underneath, that helps resolve that issue, or it has for me. And so let me get started. I'm going to load some things in to the Scan and Cut to cut. And let's go up that way. You'll see Cordelia sitting over here. She's supervising this morning. What a mess. So I just turned my machine on. I'm going to click OK through the disclaimer and load my mat. And you can see how nice and flat this stays now. I'm going to go into patterns. I'm going to go into the patterns under this one. And this is the one that I want right here. And I want to rescale the size on it, so I'm not going to change the proportion. I'm just going to change the size a little bit. I'm making some white silhouettes, and so I'm going to try about 2.5 inches in width, and then whatever the height ends up, I'm going to click OK, and that's what I want. So I'll click OK again, and then I'm going to cut I'm going to cut 6 of these, hit set, and then I'm going to go back in and add, because I want to add some more patterns to this cut so I can cut them all at one time. So I'm going back to pattern, and now I have to figure out which other pattern I'm going to get. Hang on a minute. Okay, I'm going to go in this way now and come down to the one with the house. I think I'll do the key. And I'm going to resize it also down to a 2.5 inch width. Oops. Hit OK. OK again. I'm going to do 6 of these and hope they'll fit on this partial piece of paper that I've got. And I believe that they will. These are not going to fit. So let's see. That will only give me 4. I want to see if I can drag this one over here and drag that one down there. and maybe they'll cut out all right. What I'm trying to do is get 6 of each pattern. So then I'm going to hit OK and go to cut, and it says the cut's going to be 3 minutes. So I'm going to put the camera on silence and speed it up so that you can see how this deck helps on this cut. So here we go. Okay, so the cut's finished, and I've got enough on these 2 keys here to go ahead and make my glued up piece. But you can see how nice and flat this stayed, and even though this is a little loose here, the paper didn't pull off of the mat and destroy the print. So I thought I would share that with you all, and hopefully those of you who have a CM350 understand what I'm talking about the mat dragging down, and that maybe this has been helpful to you. And stay tuned now. I'm going to have the second video come out just in a few minutes, so it won't be long. I'll talk to you at the end. Have a great day. Bye-bye.